Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have a great and wonderful day. Well, we're having more crazy news that's going on here, and I'm going to show it to you. This is with the company North Face. I highly recommend not going to this company because when they support these type of things, it's really difficult to really want to go with them. You know, if things like that is abhorrent. So we're going to go here today is talk about how North Face is pretty terrible. So, what we have here from Frog of War, the North Face is not going to have the privilege of coming outdoors with me and my family. What utter bollocks. Who do they think buys their gear anyway? First rule of marketing, don't alienate a large base to appeal to a small one. Let's sum up what you heard in the stories. Privilege can give us access to the outdoors. That means some people can enjoy advantages that they inherit from birth and or accumulate over time. For example, aspects of identity that can give privilege relate to race, religion, gender, wealth, sexual orientation, ability, or citizenship status. In this particular context, we refer to white privilege, meaning that your race and skin color can give you access to the outdoors when others can be excluded because of historic enduring racism and biases. And this is the reason why they are not allowing his family and to come outdoors with him and his family. Because he's white. That is the reason why they don't want to do it. Hey, that's racism, North Face. That's the last time I checked. So, I guess you all form with the racism. So, hey, by the way, guys, maybe we should sue this company for actual racism. Because that's what they're doing here. Enough with this BS white privilege stuff. And no, there's nothing privileged about having outdoors. There's plenty of black people, black athletes that can go outdoors. This is not a problem. This is not a white privilege thing. We have more. Read the story here. The Biden's put it down. Okay, there's stuff like this. This is useless. This is all useless here. This has nothing to do with what's going on. So we're going to do with the Blaze here, right? We have, the Blaze says, here specifically, that North Face faces heat over sponsorship of overnight LGBT camp where kids perform in drag, explore sexuality. And this is from North Face. The North Face is again facing scrutiny this time over a sponsorship of a non-straight camp where children engage in sexualized activities. The American athletic clothing company is listed with Toms, Brooks, and Eno among the leading sponsors of Camp Brave Trails, a fully accredited overnight summer camp specifically designed for LGBTQ teens ages 17 and 17, with campgrounds located in New York and Southern California. Well, good God, who's surprised there that's happening in New York and California? The North Face has apparently been shelling cash and gear for the camp for years, noting in a June 21 post that it was donating over $70,000 in LGBT-themed products to the camp. According to the camp's website, children attending the camp bunk with 9 to 10 peers of the same age group, never divided by gender. Campers are encouraged to spread their wings and make their own decisions, and told to anticipate a strong expectation of maturity, kindness, consent, and compassion. The Daily Wire highlighted how in an appearance on the Kelly Clarkson Show, the camp's lesbian founders Kayla Westbush and Jessica Westbush stated, "All of our housing is genderless. Bathrooms are genderless. We ask for names and pronouns from campers, and they can change them all they like." Kayla Westbush noted that further that the camp has clothing closet to this so that children can explore their gender identity and try and find like who they are and what feels good to them. One camper told Clarkson, "I was able to perform drag. I was able to do so many activities." One promotional video for the camp shows children dressing up in drag and putting on performances. The camp makes no secret of these activities, stating on this website, "We bid farewell to gender-segregated spaces and activities, tossed aside arbitrary dress codes, and ensured our campers wouldn't have to justify or explain their identities." Campers who also embark on a journey of self-discovery and learn more about LGBTQ plus community through exclusive programs you'll only find at an LGBTQ plus camp. Continue the write-up on the camp's website. This includes identity-based groups, captivating drag shows and workshops, enlightening queer history lessons, and a fantastic clothing closet where you can explore gender expression or experiment with a new look. Kayla Westbush made clear in a Forbes interview that the camp is not just about isolating children from parents and society in a place where they can stage drag shows and explore their sexual identities. It's also a means of weaponizing children in the culture war. She suggested that non-straight kids are an overlooked resource when it comes to fighting for so-called social justice. If we can hone in on that, these ripples will start to show. Said Kayla Wisbush. It's all about creating and starting those ripples. The North Face, which still categorizes clothing in accordance with sex binary, appears keen to continue creating ripples of its own with its leftist propaganda. So yeah, that's what's ongoing here. So apparently they are doing things that is allowing them to do this stuff to do kids. So I'm not gonna have this play here, but this is what's going on here, right? This was 7 months ago, and they're allowing kids to do all this stuff and what have you, and it's a camp for these individuals and do this drag stuff and what have you, and this is what's ongoing at this place. So this is Break Trails, and that's a promotional video for what's been going on at the camps and all this stuff. So now, again, as we said, North Face faces heat over sponsorship of overnight LGBT camp where kids perform in drag, explore sexuality, and that's just the disgusting part of it. So it's part of Camp Trails and leading sponsors, and this is the company that does this, and yeah. So guys, don't go to this place. All right, just don't, because obviously they're allowing kids to perform in this type of stuff, and it's disgusting. I just can't deal with this. All right, and this is with the Camp Trail stuff and all that. So it's just disgusting. So they're sexualizing kids and all that great stuff, or that terrible stuff. It's not even great. The official home of the North Face, which we can see here, and yeah, and they're also being pretty racist, because obviously they're not allowing white people to do something they think they're deeming them underprivileged. So guys, boycott the North Face. Make sure they crumble into the ground and save kids, because obviously they're being put in the same places as, the same sex individuals, and who God knows what happens to these kids. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted, because it's algorithmic disease, the social media.